At the corner of Owensmouth and Vanowen in Canoga Park, there is a Japanese donut shop called Ring. Ring sells freshly baked Japanese-style tofu donuts. In Japan, the style of donuts is usually known as soy donuts. However, they are usually fried, and Ring bakes theirs. Ring incorporates many traditionally Japanese flavors and products into their donuts. They have matcha donuts, ube donuts, black sesame donuts, rose, and many more authentically Japanese flavors. The owners strive for excellence and authenticity as they import their ingredients from Japan. For instance, their matcha is ceremonial grade and comes through a Japanese distributor who gets it directly from the country. Ring used to be owned by a couple from Japan. However, this past year, they decided to move back to their home country to be closer with family. Before moving, they sold their business to two of their loyal customers here in the San Fernando Valley. Bobby and Juliet took over Ring this January. Bobby owns a marketing agency, and he mostly works in the operations of the business. But Juliet owns the majority share, and she actually quit her job at an insurance agency to pursue the bakery as she believes in the product. Bobby and Juliet discovered this local gem during 2020 in the pandemic. They soon started coming every day for their morning coffee and became loyal and dedicated customers and would often come to enjoy the fresh donuts and coffee together.
We live down the street, so we just come get our daily coffee here. And over time, like, built up a friendship with the owners. And then almost a year ago, they told us that they were going to be moving back to Japan to be with their family because they're all getting older. And we were like, oh my gosh, like, what's going to happen to the shop? Are they going to sell it? Are they going to close it? At that point, they didn't even know. But the next day, we told them, like, if you're going to sell it, like, we would be interested in buying it. And they just started laughing because apparently, like, everyone else they told had also said the exact same thing, that they wanted to buy the shop. And so Bobby, we got home and he was like, we got to write a letter so they, like, know we're serious, that we're actually capable of doing it. And so we did that, and then it pretty much immediately got the conversation started. And then I was just kind of waiting for bumps in the road to, like, get in the way, because it's like, oh, it's not going to happen, it's like a pipe dream. But then everything just fell into place, like, so flawlessly and easily that just, yeah.
When Juliet first opened her shop, she believed that she would be able to find ways to streamline the process of these donuts, as they require a lot of manual labor and are only made by hand. But on a trip to Japan, she realized that she comes to appreciate the way that they are made traditionally.
And then when I was in Japan, I saw, like, literally a soy donut at, like, I don't remember what it was, like 7-Eleven or something. And it was it was obviously packaged by a machine. And even if it was, like, fresh baked, like, that day, it just, like, has a different feeling. Like, we're like a small bakery, but as soon as you package something with a machine, it feels like a Twinkie or something. Like, it feels processed. And so even though it takes, like, so much longer to do everything by hand, I think, like, it's absolutely necessary and something that we'll keep doing, because, you know, like, sometimes the label's a little bit crooked, or, like, you know, it's a little tight on the packaging or something. But I feel like those slight imperfections, like, make it look handmade and remind people that it's like, yeah, every step of this process is done by us. Yeah, it's not just me. So I'm very lucky that my mom and my little sister are working at the shop with me. So we're keeping it Japanese owned, keeping it family owned. That's been another huge change, is, like, my old job, I wouldn't see my family very often, like maybe once every week or two for dinner or something. But now I'm spending, like, all day, every day with my mom and my sister. It's so sweet. So, yeah.
Juliet has been able to grow closer with her family, especially her mother and her younger sister, Gabby. Now, she's incorporated her whole family into the process, as whenever she tries out new recipes and bakes new donuts, she brings them to the house and they all sit together to try out the new flavors and give their opinions on what tastes good, what should be changed, what they think. And now she has incorporated family into the entire work of the business. As the donut shop grows, Bobby and Juliet are finding new ways to share these Japanese style donuts with more people.
So ideally, when we first bought it, the plan was to expand until we're like, oh, if we can get like 5 or 6 shops, then we could maybe sell, the whole business. But we've changed our mind about that, and decided that like the shop is so small, it's very cozy. We have so many regular customers. People feel like we're their hidden gem. Like, oh, I gotta bring you to my spot. And I think if we expand, that's gonna like take away some of that magic. So new plan is to keep the shop small, like how it is, and just try and grow revenue outside. So increasing wholesale. We have a few wholesale clients now, but just getting the donuts into more like cafes and stuff. And then the big one is going to be offering online shipping. So selling the donuts frozen and shipping at the beginning nationwide, or sorry, not nationwide, West Coast, and then maybe eventually nationwide.
Ring not only sells a variety of flavors of donuts, but they sell a variety of drinks. At Ring, they offer different flavored lemonades such as yuzu. They sell iced matcha, iced coffee, and if you want an extra sweet topping, you can always ask for sea salt cream on your drinks. Now, if you're looking for a new coffee shop or matcha place, or even if you want to try something new, come to Ring and see what makes them so special in so many customers' hearts here in the San Fernando Valley.